Hey everyone, and welcome back to iMusings. Ever get that feeling that there's more to you than meets the eye? Like there's this whole inner world, a universe inside, and you're just trying to find the map? I've definitely been there. We're all on this journey, right? Trying to figure out who we are, what makes us tick, and how to live a life that feels genuinely us. Sometimes the most profound answers come from the most unexpected places, or in this case, from ancient wisdom. Today we're diving into something really special from Kabbalah, a mystical tradition that, trust me, has some incredibly practical tools for self-discovery in our busy modern lives. We're going to explore the Ten Sefirot. Now, don't let the name intimidate you. Think of the Sefirot as 10 amazing qualities, 10 energy centers, that not only describe how the universe works, but also how we work. They're like a divine blueprint, and understanding them can be a game changer for understanding yourself. So, if you're ready to unlock a new layer of self-awareness, you're in the right place. So what exactly are these 10 Sefirot? Imagine them as 10 luminous vessels, or channels, through which a kind of divine energy or consciousness flows into our world and significantly within each of us. They are often visualized as a tree of life, a kind of cosmic circuit board. But a way I like to think of them is like different rooms in your own inner mansion, each with its own unique vibe, its own lessons, its own treasures to uncover. Let's walk through them. First up, at the very top, we have Keter, which means crown. This is pure potential, the spark of divine will, the source of all inspiration. It's that aha moment that seems to download from nowhere, that initial brilliant idea before it even has words. For self-discovery, Keter invites you to ask, when do I feel most connected to something vast and limitless? What are my deepest, almost unspoken aspirations? I remember when the idea for this channel first came to me, it wasn't a full plan, just this strong pull, this knowing. That was a Keter moment. Next is Chochmah, or wisdom. If Keter is the unseen spark, Chochmah is the first flash of light, the raw, unformed seed of that idea. It's pure, intuitive insight, that gut feeling of knowing something before you can explain why. To connect with your Chochmah, think about where your most original ideas come from. How can you create space for that intuitive wisdom to bubble up? For me, it's often when I'm not trying, maybe on a walk, or just before I fall asleep. Then comes Binah, meaning understanding. Binah takes the raw flash of Chochmah and starts to give it shape and structure. It's about deep, analytical thinking, developing the concept, exploring its details and grasping its implications. It's when you finally say, I get it now. Binah in your life is about how you process information. Do you take the time to really delve into things, to understand them deeply? When I'm wrestling with a complex topic, I find that writing it all out, mapping the connections, really helps my Binah to kick in. Flowing from these initial intellects, we encounter Chesed, which translates to loving kindness or grace. This is all about boundless, unconditional love, generosity, and compassion. It's that expansive desire to give freely, to nurture, to support without expecting anything in return. Ask yourself, where can I express more kindness today, towards myself and towards others? What does it feel like to give from a full heart? I find that even small acts like genuinely listening to someone can be a powerful expression of Chesed. Balancing Chesed is Gevurah, meaning strength or discipline. This isn't about harshness. It's about necessary boundaries, discernment, judgment, and focused power. It's the ability to say no when needed, to make clear decisions, and to maintain structure. For self-discovery, Gevurah asks, am I good at setting healthy boundaries? Where in my life do I need more focus or discipline? Learning that saying no to one thing often means saying yes to something more important for me was a huge Gevurah lesson. At the heart of the tree of life is Tiferet, meaning beauty or harmony. Tiferet is the great balancer. It beautifully melds the expansive giving of Chesed with the focused restraint of Gevurah. It represents truth, compassion, sincerity, and the kind of beauty that comes from perfect integration. Connecting with Tiferet means asking, where do I find true harmony in my life? How can I better balance my own needs with the needs of others, my inner world with my outer actions? For me, spending time creating something or even just appreciating art helps me connect with that sense of Tiferet. Moving into the more active energies, we have Netzach, which means endurance, victory, or eternity. Netzach is about persistence, the drive to overcome obstacles, and the energy to follow through on our convictions. It's that can-do spirit, the ambition to make things happen. Think about your long-term goals. What keeps you going when things get tough? That's your Netzach at work. I remember training for a charity run years ago. I was so not a runner, but that daily commitment, pushing through the discomfort, that was pure Netzach. Counterbalancing Netzach is Hod, meaning splendor or humility. Hod is about acknowledgement, gratitude, and the intellectual capacity to appreciate and articulate. It's also about humility, recognizing what you've accomplished while knowing there's always more to learn and that others contribute. Hod asks, what am I truly grateful for? How do I acknowledge my progress and the contributions of others? Starting a simple gratitude journal, just noting down 3 small things each day, has been a surprisingly powerful way to connect with my Hod. Next is Yesod, which means foundation. Yesod is crucial because it gathers all the energies from the Sefirot above it and channels them into our reality. It's about connection, communication, intimacy, and the power to bring things together into a coherent whole. It's also linked to our subconscious. For self-discovery, reflect on how connected you feel, to your own core, to others, to your purpose. Are your actions truly aligned with your inner values? Paying attention to my dreams and gut instincts often gives me clues from Yesod. And finally, we arrive at Malkut, meaning kingdom or sovereignty. Malkut is the culmination of all the Sefirot. It represents the physical world, our tangible reality, our bodies, and how we actually manifest and express all those higher energies in our day-to-day lives. It's about presence and embodiment. Malkut invites you to consider, how am I showing up in the world? Am I bringing my unique gifts and inner truth into my actions and interactions? For me, creating and sharing these videos is an act of Malkut, taking these ideas and bringing them into a tangible form. So, you see, these 10 Sefirot aren't just abstract concepts. They are a living map of your inner landscape. You can use them as a mirror. Ask yourself, which of these qualities feel really strong and natural in me? Perhaps you're naturally full of chest, always giving. Or maybe your Netzach, your perseverance, is legendary. Then gently ask, which ones feel a bit underdeveloped or out of balance? Maybe your Gevurah is a bit weak and you find it hard to set boundaries. Or perhaps, like I once realized, you might be all drive and Netzach, but forget to pause for Hod, for gratitude and reflection. Bringing that balance in can make such a difference. The key is understanding how they interact. Life isn't about being strong in just one Sefirah, but about cultivating a harmonious flow through all of them. This has been a quick journey through a very deep and beautiful system. My hope is that it sparked your curiosity to explore these 10 Sefirot further as guides on your own path of self-discovery. You don't need to be an expert. Just start by noticing these energies within you and around you. Which Sefirah resonated most with you today? What's one small way you could explore that energy in your life this week? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for joining me on iMusings. Until next time, keep exploring that amazing universe within you.